Hey guys, Johnny Rocket here with a brand new episode on the Rocket Combat channel. So we are here with Coach Jordan. We're about to learn some more moves. If you haven't watched the videos in the past, the more basic exercises, make sure you check those out. There's going to be some links in the description, as well as don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for free. Thanks to all our members who make our dream possible. Check out our merch on the merch store and follow us on the other social media platforms for shorter clips and tips throughout the week. With that said, Coach Jordan, what are we going to learn today?
Last week we went into getting below the punch, getting into the clinch, hip to hip, and we couldn't fold our opponent, so we had to leg hook and get them down. We had two techniques. One was an American lock, and the last one was a rear-naked strangle. Today we're going to go over situations getting into those finishing positions, and yeah, let's do it.
Alrighty.
Boom, here, getting in. So now we can't fold you.
Right.
Our hand at the back is palm down. Fist, this one's going over the top. Hip to hip, no separation.
Okay.
Also, I have my socks in. I want to take them off in a second.
Okay.
It's a little cold. This is the first cold day in Austin in like 100 years. So here, hip to hip, and then we can't fold our opponent. Maybe they're too strong. We're just going to step in and hook the leg. And as they fall, we lunge. Put them down. This knee slides over. We're in lunge.
Okay.
Yeah, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's my good side. Okay, so got you like, oops.
Good. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
that was perfect.
Okay.
Nice.
And
so
then,
now I'm super strong.
You can't get him over, so I bring my leg in closer. Swoop this one. Oh yeah, you're right. This is my good side.
Much better.
Yeah.
And you didn't even base the hand up to like block it. That was perfect.
Yeah.
That one felt way better.
Yeah, it felt way better to me too.
We went over just starting position. When I teach, especially submissions, I like to teach from the actual submission outwards. So we don't want to teach you how to get to the position to finish someone. It's always the finish first, perfecting that, and then you work your way back. Because you don't want to get to this position. I taught you all the setups, and then we get here and we don't know how to finish.
Gotcha.
So we want to learn, if we get to this position, the fight's done.
Gotcha.
So we're starting here on the wrist, no thumbs. Thumbs are connected to the hands, not out. Over the top, we're gonna go underneath, connect to our own wrist, reverse revving, so we get that tension running through the shoulder. Bring everything in, and sinking this hip down, and vining, great vining this foot. So they're in a really bad position. He can't roll me to his right side, just because he'll break his own arm. And he can't roll me this way, because his body's contorted. And so we reverse rev, bring it all the way down, and we get to that.
Okay.
Remember that one?
Yep. Start here.
Hands go underneath. Here we go, perfect.
Rev.
Exactly.
Okay, and then.
So now your right foot's gonna grapevine my. Nope, this one just stays straight.
Okay.
Yeah, send it all the way down. Nice. And now this one you're hooking.
Yeah.
Turning the step on. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, and then rev again, and then pull down and up or something?
Yeah, so you're painting.
Down.
You're painting the
Okay.
floor with.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going. Nice.
Okay. Got it.
Good stuff. This is self-defense, so
Great.
please. So reaching all the way around. And the reason why I'm teaching it this way, so if you're behind someone and you wanted to strangle them, there's always going to be a case of the thumb. So when you think about defending a strangle from the back, Johnny's always going to be looking to grab with his right hand, my thumb. So you can take your right hand and grab my actual thumb, like this. This enables him to have all the leverage, and I can do whatever I want. If you hold tight, don't let me bring this hand up.
Okay.
Just don't let me bring it up.
Okay.
It's
Oh yeah,
impossible.
interesting.
And you're just chilling.
Yeah, that wasn't very hard for me.
And so why I'm always emphasizing that we take hands behind the back and always covering. So remember we did this butterfly?
Uh-huh.
I'm actually, it's nothing special. It's just covering that thumb.
Gotcha.
Because if I'm like this and you wanted to grab my thumb,
Yeah,
there's no thumb for you to grab. You can grab this thumb, which
Yeah.
is on top, but this is not stopping the strangling.
Right.
And so taking this hand all the way up, behind grabbing the scapula,
Okay.
going over the top with this, butterfly, and reaching to grab both our shoulders. sometimes you don't get lucky enough and to get all the shoulders in, and you can hear, I haven't started strangling, Johnny's voice changing.
Yeah, my voice is definitely different.
Okay, so we're reaching for the shoulders. Sometimes you don't get the shoulders. Sometimes you get the top of the bicep or whatever it is. It's no problem. You're still going to hit the same finish, but we're reaching for the shoulders. Okay?
Okay.
Head tucks down, elbows go straight down to the chest, and we take it all the way around the corner. And if he forgets to tap, then he goes.
Okay. Awesome.
Good stuff.
Oh, I love it. I come right here,
All the
right
way.
there.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea of what I'm saying, if this hand is here, I can grab this thumb, and you will never, ever, ever, and I'll just peel this
Right,
and then I'll get defensive hands in. So you want to take this and hide the thumb all the way. Because now, I literally cannot reach your thumb.
Gotcha.
And this hand is
Yeah, it's not as
very
effective.
weak.
Right. Now, this hand covers it at first, and then
Exactly.
slides
All the
to
way.
my shoulders.
Nice. And then you want to lock your elbows straight down.
Lock my elbows straight
And you
down.
bring it around the chair. Nice.
Okay, good.
Perfect. So, how do we get this hand out to the body where we can actually attack it? Okay, there's a couple ways, but this is probably the most important way. And then I'll show you a reaction that you would give if we were sparring live, where I'll take it to the other side and we'll get to the back. So, initially, if it's a fight and there's striking involved, it's generally the hands are going to be all the way up to the face because you obviously don't want to get hit. And so it becomes a little easier because the elbow is up and away from the body. Whether in sport jiu-jitsu, the elbows are close by and it's really tough to get these elbows away. So we're taking this elbow up here, and I showed you this last week, but I'm going to go over So I'm going to go over it again and then do the
do it.
Yeah, so like we looked at, we're putting our weight all the way over the arm, and our arms are going to be straight. We don't want to be pushing this arm away with our little arms. We want the whole body, okay? So we go up, push all the weight, and pin the arm down. Then we can switch, bring the elbow to the mat, right next to the chin, under, get our lock, reverse rev, isolate the spine, and finish. Okay?
When you're doing that, I take this.
Straight arms.
Do I do that?
Either way is good.
Okay.
Palm up is generally better.
Palm up.
Yeah, like with the thumb too. There we go.
Okay.
And your hand arms straight,
Okay, right.
and you just send all your weight down. And
Yeah. There's no way you can stop that from happening.
for sure.
And then I here, elbow, red,
Nice.
red, oops, down,
Nice.
hook.
You can turn that foot out more. This one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
Okay, rev. Wow, you all right?
Yeah, you can just rev them a little more.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And that turns it on the foot.
Okay. Gotcha.
Nice, good stuff. Okay, so now what do we do if we get some resistance? So when we start to take elbows away from the center line, generally, almost always, there's always a reaction in the opposite direction. So with jiu-jitsu, if I want to pull your hands, you see you're resisting already?
Yeah.
I'm never going to start with a pull. I'm always going to start with a push and then pull.
Oh,
See that? So when you start to train and you're a beginner, it's always going to be pushing. It's going to be a fight. We don't want that. We want to do the opposite to what we really want. And then as soon as we do this, and then it goes. So we do the opposite before
Interesting.
to get the end result that
Because
we
I'm
truly
just
want.
pulling that way, and then all
Exactly.
of a sudden I'm just gonna go with.
Because if someone had to just grab your arm, you're going to resist.
Yeah.
And then you go.
Interesting.
So that's a little play on push-pull dynamics with bringing elbows or limbs off the center line. So this is the drill. I'm going to go like this, and you're going to resist, and I feel the resistance. I'm going to bring it all the way across the body.
Okay.
It's very difficult to stop this.
There's no way.
And if I'm pushing and I pull this way and you pull back, then I just go straight back to you.
Yeah.
So there's always like a push-pull dynamic where you can play a game.
Oh.
That's all little games. That's basically what it is.
Wow.
So with this, it can be palm up, palm down, doesn't matter. I generally go palm up. I think it's a little better. So I'm going to start pushing. As soon as I feel this reaction, I'm going to take the elbow across the body. Okay. Once I get the elbow pointing to my sternum, I'm going to switch and place my chest. Here, I'm putting my chest on the elbow or the side of the tricep. So now, when Jonny wants to bring his hand back this way, so now I'll go from elbow to chest, and that same arm is going to go under the head and grab the wrist. Okay?
Oh, wow.
So this frees up my other hand. So as soon as I start to go this way, I feel the reaction, I push it across the body, and I close it with my chest.
They even tried.
Exactly, right? So I go under the head and I grab no thumb onto the wrist. Okay. Then from there, we're going to work our way up. Here. Oh! In chiropractic. No.
That was fun.
And then we're going to take the back from here. Yeah, so if I'm here and you start pushing this down,
Yeah.
almost no one's ever just going to do this.
Let it happen, right?
No chance.
Right.
So as soon as you start resisting,
I come over
exactly.
here. And then...
And even though you're pushing it this way, I want to go back this way.
Right.
You feel that?
Yeah. Oh, and then I gotta lower my
Yeah.
chest.
The chest goes down on it.
And then I come around and grab no thumb.
Exactly. So now it's
Yeah.
not possible.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah. So this you can do both sides.
Yep.
Nice. Chest closes, hand comes up. Nice.
Okay.
Now we're gonna have to go to a modified mount. So in mount, we just had normal position, shins are on the mat, knees are on the mat, either side of the body.
Okay.
This is gonna look something like this.
Okay.
So you're almost like you're getting up.
Yeah.
You're halfway to getting up.
Sure.
So you're not on your knees, you're basically stepping your foot up and then you're getting ready. So from here, it'll look something like this. So you're gonna grab the wrist, grab the elbow, this knee's gonna slide up, and this foot's gonna come up.
Okay.
And then we're gonna pull the arm, push the elbow, and put them right underneath us.
On their other side.
And it makes it very difficult for them to move. And the only real option they have to move is away from you, because the arm is restricting them from turning this way.
Gotcha.
Like if I had to take your arm, if you stay right there, if I had to take your arm like this
Yeah.
and keep this until you turn that way, it's not gonna happen.
No.
The only option you have is to turn into me.
Oh yeah, true.
And that makes it easy.
Okay.
So we're kind of forcing them into a situation where they have to turn away from you, and then we can take the back.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, on your back. Perfect. So we're in this position. We're going for an American lock, and we're just getting a lot of resistance. So we take it across the body. We don't have to take it all the way across the body. We just need enough for our chest
Oh, I see. Okay.
to get behind it. So now, even with minimal contact, as I start to put more pressure down, there's no way you can get the elbow back.
Right.
Okay,
Got it.
so we go under the head, grab the wrist, and now from here, we're gonna slide this knee up. Okay, the knee comes all the way up to our elbow, and this foot goes right in the belly. Okay, it's a little bit awkward position, but now I'm gonna take this, push the elbow, pull the hand, and I'm gonna turn the arm onto your side.
Okay.
Okay,
Cool.
this is called modified mount. Okay, so this is into the belly,
Yep.
and this knee is underneath the head like a little pillow.
Okay.
I'm gonna extend this so it was tight, and it's really tough for me to get in here. We just push the arm a little bit and grab our own wrist. Okay. I think we'll stop right here, and then we'll take the back. I'll just go to the side for you.
Okay.
So I go here, resist, take it across, I go underneath the head, grab the wrist. Okay. We're gonna replace the chest because the chest has to come up.
Yeah.
You have to go up.
Right.
We don't want him to take the arm back, and now we're
Right.
in a weird position.
Right.
So we replace the chest with the hand. Always, hand out for base is never a bad thing. So here, knee slides up. Now we bring the foot up, hand on the back of the elbow, pulling the hand, pushing the elbow.
Okay.
Okay, and you can feel this. It's
Yeah.
very difficult for you to turn into me. You don't want to.
No. Yeah.
So I'm just chilling here. The foot's in the belly, and the knee is behind the head, like a little pillow.
Okay.
So we just extend it, come in, and grab our own wrist. And then we can hug that in tight.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. We experienced a little bit of resistance, so we bring it across.
Yes.
Elbow, grab, base, Now,
Sweet.
the foot.
Yeah, so so before you bring the foot up,
Yeah.
go back one step. Okay, try and slide this knee up a little bit higher.
Okay.
There we go. Nice. Now you bring the foot up, and now you replace. So you're gonna pull this that way
Okay.
and push this to the ground.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You turn so easily.
Yeah.
And then your head.
So yeah, and you can like sit on me pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly that. Exactly that.
So then.
So now if you're
Toes, my foot's cramping. Okay. And then I come in here.
Yes. Hand comes inside,
Okay.
and you're gonna grab your own wrist and just pull that inside.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
And then we're gonna sit down from there, but
Okay.
I'll show you in a second.
Sounds good.
So taking the back all the way. So we went from the two finishes that we spoke about last time, the American lock with the shoulder lock finish and the rear naked strangle.
Right.
So now we're combining both of these where I'm taking this across, I get the reaction to pull back. I take it all the way across, cover it with the chest, under the head. Knee comes up, it comes into the belly. I replace with this all the way in. He comes in. And now I'm just chilling, okay? And pull you onto me, okay? This foot is gonna stay where it is, and essentially like we're using it off the floor to push, and we're pulling your upper body onto me. So I'm gonna pull like this and go all the way to the other side.
Okay.
Okay. If we can rotate a little bit, so let's just this and turn all the way.
Oh.
There we go. So we can get it better. So it was here, I had my grip, and I had a grip on my own wrist. Okay. If we're speaking about the best possibility to be on the back, it's going to be to lock a triangle here, but I don't want to kill Jonny. And my legs are a little short. If you don't have that luxury of locking a body triangle, you would just put just a triangle and put the foot in between the legs. So if you bring your knees up to your chest a little bit and put this foot on the, yeah, exactly. So if you can't lock a full body triangle, to lock a triangle and put the foot in the inside, that's second best. And then third best would be foot to foot. And then the least is going to be with hooks, which is what I'm going to show you. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So once you pull them all the way across, you're just going to put both hooks in. Hooks are just basically to control the lower half, and you want to be back heeling with these. So you want to do this.
Okay.
You want to feel this tension.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, if you sit up, and if you sit all the way up and face the camera, there you go. So before I showed you like this, and we were choking, strangling. This is the position we want to end up in, with hooks
Okay.
in either side. Another special thing for beginners, they tell us don't cross our ankles. Why do we do that? It's a good question.
Yeah.
We don't cross the ankles because there's an ankle lock where you can finish me, like you can break my feet.
Oh.
From here, I'm going to show you that.
Okay.
With your legs, actually.
Oh, okay.
And also, it becomes a closed, how do I say this, like a circuit, I guess, where you can actually rotate inside of.
Oh, I see.
If I'm back heeling both sides, it makes it kind of difficult for
you're
your
right.
body
I
to
can't
rotate.
rotate. You're right.
So if I do this, if I even squeeze, like you can still
I
rotate.
can still rotate a lot.
If I do this, it
I
makes
can't
it kind of
rotate.
difficult.
Yeah, I can't rotate.
And so this is the position we want. We had the wrist, we had our own wrist. So this is the position we want.
Okay.
And we ended up on this side.
Okay.
So we want both hooks in, no feet crossed. It feels good in the beginning, but it's incorrect. So we want this position.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So we'll just go over that one more time, and then you can give it a try.
Okay.
That's good. Okay. So we got this position. Opponent's hands are up. We're gonna try to go for an American lock. We take it all the way across, go under the neck, replace the hand with the chest, and now replace the chest with the hand back again. Bring them all the way up, extend to make that space, and grab our own wrist and bring it back in.
Okay.
So from here, my foot is not on its toes. We're going to be on shoelaces. I'm going to just tuck that under the body. Get my foot here. I'm just going to rotate, push off this, pull them onto me, and then from here my foot comes free.
Okay.
And then we go all the way around and we put hooks in.
Okay.
So that's it.
Okay.
If you want to just look at taking the back and that's your only goal, you will get better.
Oh.
If you find ways to get to the back and secure back position, you're going to be good. One person that's really good at this is my real good friend, Luke Griffith. He is so unbelievable at getting the back and in so many different ways, from underneath them, around them, turning, running away. He's on the back all the time and the success shows for itself. He's like nuts. Yeah. We'll get him on here soon.
I was just about to say, how many do you want to see this guy on?
Yeah, he's an absolute beast. We'll bring him on. He'll show some cool stuff and
Sweet.
it'll be sick. Yeah.
Okay. So
Push it.
doesn't go here. Look it. Reach underneath. Grab it. Now I've got a base. Bring my knee up.
Okay.
Foot. Okay. Now extend.
Now you're gonna.
No, I'm gonna replace this and roll you.
Nice.
Then
This side is so much better.
Yeah, it is.
Even the way you're sitting here is like perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, then I can roll you. I don't know if that was a good roll.
So you didn't push off that foot.
Okay.
You're just trying to pull me.
I did.
Even in your voice, it changed.
Yeah.
So check this out.
Next.
Even in the voice, you heard the
Yeah.
like pulling.
I didn't want that. Huh.
It's basically
Next
just
time,
here.
push off this foot.
Just push off it and keep me like chest to back.
Close.
So just go stay on your side. Like go just lie on your side. Right here. Okay. Like if I'm just here, just turn a little bit. There we go. So if I'm just here, right?
Yeah.
And I'm here we go, and I'm right here. I want the chest to back.
I see.
So as soon as I start, that's why I said we're bringing this in tight.
Yeah.
So that if I go loose and I start to pull you,
It's a
now
lot heavier.
even if you come with me a little bit, there you go. I end up in a really not a good position.
No, your legs
And
don't get down there.
Exactly. So if we go back,
Okay.
when I'm saying we bring it in, so we extend. So this is tight. Extend, get my grip, and then bring it all in.
Okay.
Essentially, you want to have your ear like on their face.
Gotcha.
So when you pull them, it's
wow.
super tight.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the idea.
Okay. One more time.
Let's go.
I can do it.
Okay.
I get it now. I understand it all. Everything about jujitsu.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, so
Push it.
push here.
You can put all the weight on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. Knee comes up. Comes up. Nice. Good job.
Oops. Extend. Reach and grab.
Bring us in time. Exactly. You want this. Exactly. So now you just pull. Nice. You see the position you're in?
Yeah, it's so much better.
Perfect.
This is so much better.
Nice. Good stuff.
I gotta get closer. I gotta use my core. I gotta remember that you and I need to become almost one body.
Exactly.
One unit.
Good stuff.
I can't pull you with me. I've got to pull us together.
Exactly. You want to keep that chest to back position, pull them onto you, and put your hooks in.
All right.
That'll score you some points too.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Good stuff.
That's good, everyone. All right.
Cool. So basically, just going over taking arms to the outside. If we get it, great. We got an American lock, shoulder joint, isolated, good. Other one was just the process of going for that submission, trying to get to that position, and taking it the other way. So when you get that strong pullback reaction from pushing the arm away, take it across the body. Cover it with the chest, gift wrap, and take it back. So
Awesome.
yeah, good stuff.
Okay. Hey, and if you want to learn your own jiu-jitsu from Coach Jordan, then email us right here. Subscribe to the channel for free. Like this video. Share it with other people. That'll get the word out. So you never know who among your friends wants to learn this and just hasn't ever told you. So share it on your social media platforms. Also, check out the merch. Thank you to our members for being members and contributing each month to our cause. And follow us on our other social media platforms for shorter clips and tips throughout the week. With that said, get ready to rock it.